How's it going, YouTube? It's Ian here from Northwest Badminton, tennisproracket.net. Haven't seen you guys for a long time because a lot of things has been happening. I have a new baby boy, and then of course the store has been very busy. Online store has been booming up with a lot of orders too. So first of all, thank you so much for supporting us and supporting the channel as well. Of course, today it's about time for Yonex to do another update. For one of their rackets is going to be the Astrox 77. Now, just like all the rackets right now, they are giving out Pro Tour Game and Play models. So today we're gonna focus on the Pro models, which is the one that most people will want to buy. So we will be talking about the brand new Astrox 77 Pro. So I received the brand new Astrox 77 Pro probably around 3 or 4 weeks ago from Yonex for this video review. At the first impression is the color doesn't look as good as the picture shown, but it does look pretty good on court because the contrasts of the color do show up on court from a far side. But if you take a closer look, it looks pretty cheap on the cosmetics, but definitely it doesn't affect how it plays. So my first impression on playing it's a very fast racket. As for a head-heavy style, and it's very easy to transition between a defense to an offense kind of play. So let's say if you're playing doubles, it's very easy for you to push the bird and then switch to an offensive attacking style of play. So that's something I like about this racket a lot. There are some tweaks between the older version and the newer version, but not a lot. So the main thing that changed is the cap. So instead of using the traditional cap, right now they are using the Energy Boost Cap Plus. That's something that they use on basically all their Pro models now. So it's spread out throughout the whole series. It kind of increase a little bit more shot flex when you swing, and a little bit more comfort when you serve on double serve when your thumb is pressing on the cap. So definitely a pretty nice update on that, but nothing new. Based on the news from Yonex, they did add in a new thing called the Flex Fuse. It's kind of like a glue thing that glues between the graphite and carbon sheet to give you a little bit more feel and dampens the vibration a little bit more. But when I play, I can't really feel it too much. So my setup for this racket will be 24 pounds, 10% pre-stretch with 66 Ultimax, Yonex Big G 66 Ultimax. So the reason why I go down to 24 pounds instead of my usual 26 to 27 pounds is because I haven't been playing for a while. So something for you guys to understand is not necessarily the higher tension the better it is. Sometimes it's better for you to understand your physicality of your current status and then reduce or increase the tension, etc. Because lower tension allows me to swing a little bit slower, place a little bit more comfortably, and then of course the sweet spot will be slightly bigger as well. So not necessarily going low tension is a bad thing. Now the reason about the 10% pre-stretch is because I still want a little bit more bounciness and tightness in the string, so that's why I add in the 10% pre-stretch in there. But for you guys, probably you don't have to do that, but if you never tried pre-stretch before, definitely try it. The string is gonna break a little bit faster, but it does play a little bit more, how should I frame it? A little bit more lively because it's already pre-stretched into its maximum performance status. So if you never tried pre-stretch, go try it out. I would say clears is a very ballpark, a very probably first impression when you hold the racket. The first shot you play usually will be clears or drive. As for me, it will be clears. To be honest, not a huge difference between the 77 and 77 Pro. It feels exactly the same in a good way because Astrox 77 is already a very successful racket. I don't think they need to change too much about it. So definitely a great job on sustaining and maintaining the quality and the feel from the previous model to this new model. Now, talking about drives, that's why I like this racket the most. So when I'm defending and driving the ball back, I can feel it's very, very fast. Not as fast as the NanoFlare 700, but it plays much more stably compared to the NanoFlare series because it's a box-shaped design on the frame to enhance more air resistance to give you more power. That's what most of the heavy rackets are, just give you a little bit more stability, a little bit more push that way. So I enjoy playing drives and defensive blocks a lot with this racket. Now transitioning into net shots, not a lot of differences over there. Net shot plays nicely. I think net shot is basically based on the touch and your techniques. So not a racket will help you change a lot for your net games or touch games. I would say it's based on your technicality and something like that. So we're gonna pass on the net shots. Smashing wise, I will say it does give me pretty nice power. Definitely not the strongest, but based on my physicality right now, I think it suits me really well with a medium flex and slight head heavy racket like Astrox 77 Pro. Now comparing to the old one, I think the new one has a more distinct, a more precise feel. When I hit the ball, I can definitely feel the string pocket the ball much better, and then hits and connects with the racket frame much better too. So I think that's when the flex fuse comes into play. So smashing wise, definitely not the strongest, but suits my physicality right now, and it's still pretty fast. And surprisingly, I think the steep attack angle is still there, so not necessarily you need to swing really hard, just a little bit more tap. The ball will just go right in there if you want. And then like I said, transitioning between the drive to the smashes is flawless. So if you're someone looking for something that's easier for your game, want to transition between defense into offense, I think Astrox 77 Pro will be a fantastic racket for you. So as usual, Yonex has been launching pros, tour, game and play models. Now I want to talk a little bit about this. Now when people online talk about, hey, this racket is great, it's Oxsaber 11, most people are referring to the pro models, or they say, hey, I like the new Astrox 88D. Most people are referring to the brand new Astrox 88D Pro. So a lot of customer comes in and get confused, say, hey, how about the game model? How about the play model? How does it play? Now to be honest, the reason why Yonex is doing this is because they are trying to synchronize their whole sequence kind of like their tennis model. So for example, like head right here. So this is a head speed. Every single tennis brand that do this, they have the same cosmetics, but they have different names on it based on different setups. So for example, this is a Speed Pro. We also have a Speed MP, Speed Team, Speed Team L. Same with Yonex. They have E-Zone 100, 100 SL, etc. They all look the same. So that's what's happening into Yonex badminton line as well. So Yonex right now, probably some of you guys don't know, they are focusing a lot on their tennis department because their tennis is doing really well with Naomi Osaka, Nick Kyrgios, etc. So they are using that and putting into their badminton line. So what happened right there is, first of all, they don't need to think of different names about it, and then they can save the design on their cosmetics, and of course the whole lineup looks really nice and neat. But something I want to point out is the Pro model is definitely different than the game or the play models. The tour is slightly closer, but the game and the play is far off. So let's say if you buy an Astrox 88D game, it's not gonna perform as well as the D Pro. It's complete different things. So try not to get confused with that. So what happened is the way they make the racket and the material they use is completely different. It's only the cosmetics that are the same, which I don't really stand about it, because before they have like NanoFlare 270, they have Astrox 7, Astrox 6. Right now they are giving those away. Right now they are all gone. So it's going to be Astrox 77 Pro, 77 Play, 77 Game, something like that. So when you buy a racket, if you want the feel of the Astrox 77 we're talking about, buy the Pro models, definitely not the game or the play models. So finally, to conclude, is this racket appealing to me or not? So cosmetic wise, color wise, no. But does it grow into you? Well, yes. Well, I can't say it right because I'm selling the racket. So when I see every day, sometimes I get brainwashed, and then I do like the color eventually. But playing wise, definitely it's a nice feel. If you're a junior, 12-year-old, 13-year-old trying to go into the competition game, this is a really nice starting racket for you. Now, if you're adults looking for a high-end model, a high-end quality material model from Yonex, this is a nice intro smashing racket for you as well. It's a very versatile frame, kind of like the Oxsaber 7 Pro, but give you a little bit more stability, give you a little bit more power that way. So should you go ahead and buy it, consider it, or should you avoid it? For me, based on the color, I think you should consider it, but based on the overall playing ability, I think you should go ahead and buy it. It's such a nice racket to play. It's just so bad that they didn't make the color right, but that doesn't mean anything to me actually. It's based on what it plays. So let me know what you think. Comments down below. Do you like the color? Have you played Astrox 77 before, or are you looking for an upgrade? So comments down below, and remember to subscribe to our channel and ping the bell icon so that when we have a new video uploaded, uploaded, you will know that it's coming up soon. And also, if you would like to buy this racket in particular, go to proracket.net. The link is down below. And if you want to ask for more questions, you can always DM us, or you can email us, or you can just, leave comments down below. I will always take a look. And once again, this is Ian from proracket.net, Northwest Badminton and Tennis. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.